Worst parts of great games. Super Metroid. Arguably the first game to lay down exactly what the bones of a Metroidvania would be going forward. Super Metroid was a unique game when it first came out, being a giant leap forward over the first two Metroid games. It left you alone on an alien planet, slowly finding upgrades that would unlock more of the map. And if you took your time and explored the map, you were never at a loss of where to go. That is, except for one particular point in the game. It's this particular screen right here. Now, if you've played the game, you'll know that you need to use a power bomb here. But there is nothing to indicate that that's what you need to do. Even the X-ray scope, an item intended to show you what you need to use, does not help you here. And, as a child, I only knew what to do because on the commercial for Super Metroid, there are a few frames showing Samus using a power bomb in this exact location. Though the commercial did not reveal that it did anything, it just showed her doing that. And the choice to make you need a power bomb with no hint that you need to use one is a confusing decision, especially when you look at the rest of the game. As anywhere else where you need to use a particular item, with the X-ray scope, or before you have that, by bombing tiles to see if they indicate some other weapon will work. But what they've done here seems to be a throwback to the days of point-and-click adventure games, where all you could realistically do in this situation, without looking up a guide, would be using everything you have on every tile until something works. And no, this doesn't get as bad as some of the true moon logic you saw back in the point-and-click adventure games of the 80s, as at the very least you have far fewer items to try, but you still almost need to know ahead of time what you need to do, as you do need to open this up to progress. As yes, there is another way into this area, but it doesn't allow you to access the whole zone. And to be clear, I don't have an issue with things being secret, as after all, there's ways to make some boss fights in this game much easier if you just know the secret. But this is the only point in the game where you have no clue and no way to get a hint as to what to do next, truly making this use of a power bomb the absolute worst part of one of the greatest games for the Super Nintendo. Please do subscribe, comment, like, and tell your friends.